Why is life sad for Gary Player as he approaches 90? As he approaches 90 years old, Gary's golf legacy is under scrutiny. We will find out whether these issues are enough to tarnish his stature as a golf great. This is going to be a blast from the past. Our team dug deep into the pages of the PGA Tour, Golf Week, and Golf Digest to find out the controversies that plagued his golf career. Let us together determine whether there is some weight to these accusations being hurled at him. What is the legacy that he is leaving in the world of golf? Being the only non-American to win a career Grand Slam, this South African golfer is acclaimed as one of the greatest golfers of all time. In 1965, after winning the U.S. Open at 29 years old, he became only the third player in the history of golf to win a career Grand Slam. All in all, he won 9 majors, that is 3 Masters, 3 Open Championships, 2 PGA Championships, and 1 U.S. Open. Today, he stands as one of only 5 golfers to complete the career Grand Slam, together with Ben Hogan, Gene Sarazen, Jack Nicklaus, and Tiger Woods. Gary was dubbed as the Black Knight for his trademark all-black outfit during tournaments, which were inspired by his lifetime love of movie westerns. He was also referred to as Mr. Fitness for his trim body and bulging biceps from a weightlifting program and the high-fiber diet he subjected himself during his tenure as a professional golfer. He is considered a pioneer in the promotion of golf fitness and wellness, dedicating himself to physical training and healthy living long before they became common practices for golfers to indulge in as preparation for their games. He is considered to be the world's most traveled athlete, racking up more than 15 million air miles traveling around the world for a stellar career of 165 tournament wins over a 7-decade period. Gary is on the list of the richest golfers in the world, with his estimated net worth of $250 million. The primary source of this wealth is his prolific course design work through his firm, Gary Player Design, designing more than 400 golf courses, including the 2 courses at the Gary Player Country Club in Sun City. He has also written numerous books on golf, philosophy, and fitness. Gary was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 1974. Gary is one of the most accomplished and respected golfers in the history of the sport. He is celebrated not only for his remarkable success on the course, but also for his enduring impact on golf's global popularity and the sport's fitness and wellness development. What were the controversies that tarnished his golf career? He has been accused of cheating on 2 occasions. The first accusation came at the 1974 U.S. Open. On the 18th hole, Gary's ball went through the green, sitting close to a clubhouse wall, in an area of mixed soil and sand. He flipped his putter over and used its back to chip the ball onto the green. However, before playing his shot, he brushed his club back, taking sand with it. Golf fans believe that his actions improved his lie and therefore concluded that he cheated. The second accusation came at the 1983 Skins game. While Gary was surveying his ball, Tom Watson saw that he moved a leaf. At the end of the round, Tom met with Gary, Jack Nicklaus, and Joe Day, the rules official for the day, where Tom accused Gary of foul play, claiming the leaf was not rooted and Gary's moving it was illegal. On both occasions, Gary denied any wrongdoing on his part. Unfortunately, it is a fact that whether accusations merited discussion or not, they leave a stain on the reputation of a player. If proven true, it is a confirmation of a player's willingness to bend the rules to gain an edge over his competitors. Other than these accusations, Gary also got involved in 3 controversies while playing at the Augusta Masters. The first was a minor controversy that happened in the 1962 Masters event. It was when he took his Augusta green jacket home. The rule was only the winner can take his jacket home, while previous winners were to keep theirs on club grounds. After receiving a call from the chairman of the club, Gary said he wasn't aware of such a rule. In 2021, Gary was involved in a controversy at the Augusta ceremony when his son, Wayne, who was caddying for him, was accused of marketing a golf ball during the honorary proceedings that were usually held at the start of the tournament. The honorary was Lee Elder for his 1975 barrier-breaking moment, with Jack Nicklaus and Gary, joined by their caddies, doing the honoring via their celebratory shots. Thinking it was an opportunity that needed taking advantage of, Wayne pulled out a sleeve of balls with the prominent showcase of the manufacturer's label. This did not go well with the Masters officials, and Wayne got banned for life from Augusta. The following year, it was Gary himself who was involved in an Augusta controversy. In 2021, he was officially named as a Saudi golf ambassador, so it was logical to expect him to wear the Saudi golf logo during events. However, his doing so in the 2022 Masters did not go well with many in the golf community because of the official announcement of Saudi Golf starting its own league to rival the PGA and European tours at the time. These incidents taken together questioned Gary and his family's respect for the Augusta traditions and values. Their actions were perceived to be opportunistic and self-serving, and in the process undermined and tarnished the reverent Masters spirit. While Gary's controversies are relatively minor compared to those of some other public figures, they have nonetheless attracted attention and sparked debate among golf fans, media, and professionals. However, despite these issues, his legacy as one of the greatest golfers of all time remains largely intact. What was the political controversy he was involved in? In 1966, he issued statements in support of the apartheid policies in South Africa, proclaiming that the whites have the ability to maintain civilized values and standards, while picturing the natives as alien barbarians believing in primitive magic and practicing ritual murder and polygamy. These enraged the civil rights activists who then openly protested against Gary during the PGA Championship in 1969. His involvement in this controversy continued through the 70s, at one point even having the Australians refer to him as a racist at another event. It was only in 1987, when the apartheid was coming to an end, that Gary reversed his previous statements regarding the South African system. He said that it was all wrong and compared it to a cancerous disease. Gary further claimed to have been brainwashed by the government to believe in the apartheid. However, his critics remained skeptical of his change of heart, arguing that his condemnation of the apartheid came only because it was no longer politically beneficial to the regime. Some even accused Gary of enjoying opportunities and benefits from the system when it was in place. Gary has addressed and expressed regret over his past involvement with the apartheid regime and the controversies surrounding it. He has likewise worked towards the promotion of racial equality and reconciliation in South Africa since the end of the apartheid. It looks like Gary has nothing to be sad about after all, as his golf legacy remains intact despite the controversies he has been involved in. Meanwhile, why not make our channel legacy intact as well by becoming our subscriber?